All right, so I'm gonna go for a little walk. I got my selfie stick and everything I'm using. Just gonna go for a little walk outside for a minute until I'm freezing. I didn't even put my boots on, so my feet are probably gonna get wet. Hi there, friends. Thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm just at the park. I thought I'd just stop here and enjoy the beautiful views out here. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's snow and there's ice on the lake out here, and it's just like a winter wonderland. It snowed last weekend, but it's lasted a long time because we had some pretty cold temperatures. So it's right now it says it's 21 degrees, and I guess I'll let you see what the view looks like. But yeah, I really try to get out and enjoy nature when I can, because if you stay cooped up inside, you kind of get that cabin fever. But you can see how beautiful it looks out. Pretty little gazebo over there. Close up. It's really pretty. We got nice blue skies today. Can't beat it. But yeah, it's real pretty out. I also stopped over at the riverfront before I got to the park, so I'll show you a few of the scenes there while I'm talking today. I might get out and walk just a little bit. I wasn't going to because it's so cold, but it's so pretty. I might have to. Might have to walk a little while. So yeah, I'm just going to do a short video. I do have my microphone this time. Hello, hello. But yeah, I just want to do a quick video update. I'm going to try to make a big change tonight. Today is the end of January. I think it's the 31st today. And I know that I need to make some changes as far as my health. I've definitely lost some weight in the past 6-7 months, and so I've been pretty successful with that. But I do want to start putting on some muscle and just eating more nutritional foods. I've cut back how much I eat, and so sometimes I just feel tired because I don't eat as much as I used to. So I'm going to try to maybe bump up just a little bit of my protein and just eat a lot of nutritious foods, and cut out sugar as much as I can. I don't want to totally, because I think if you restrict yourself, then you just end up failing at your diet. But I think I need to try to eat more fruits and vegetables. I do eat my protein, but I need to do more with the vegetables for sure. But I also need to cut back on how much TV I watch. Mostly just YouTube. I don't really watch regular TV much, but I watch a lot of YouTube just to give me pointers on what I can do to make better YouTube videos. And but I also just enjoy it for entertaining and for learning. It is educational, but I think you can overdo it. So yeah, I think you can overdo it, and I definitely need to do a few other things instead of watching so much YouTube. And I want to try to limit it to just when I get off work, as a way to relax once I'm done with the days that I work. Maybe come home, and that could be like a reward, and instead of something I do every day. I have a little list here. I'm going to look up my list of the things that I'm going to try to do a lot more of. Hold on. The last video I made outside, I have my sunglasses on, and I find that it's not as great on camera for the viewer if you have sunglasses on. I like to make eye contact. But turn the heat down. It's getting warm in here now. Okay, so I want to start doing yoga on the days that I work. I want to do that in the morning before I go to work, just to give me more energy and to help with strength and fitness and flexibility, and just to have a better work day in general. And then the days that I'm off work, I want to get up and go to the gym and have my clothes laid out the night before, so it's just easy. So I have like a cute outfit that's motivational to wear. So I want to try to do that on the days that I have off. Before I'm not going to look at my phone or do anything like that. Maybe messages and phone calls, but that's it. No media. So I'm really going to try to limit the toxic media. I've watched way too much news. There's been a lot of politics in the news, and I like to keep abreast on what's happening in the world, but I think you can overdo it, and I've definitely been doing that. So it's just not healthy. There's a lot of negativity. I mean, it's good to be informed, but then you can definitely overdo it and become a negative person if you focus on all the bad news. There is some good news, but lately it's been a little rough. And then let's see, the other things I want to try to do more of. I want to go for walks. So like after I go to the gym, I want to try to prepare a snack to have in my backpack. And so I can have a little snack so I'm not like totally starving. And then maybe go for a walk in a park. Like I'll try to find a different location for every time I go walking just to keep it interesting. But I also want to make more videos outside when I go for walks. I think that's interesting for the viewer, and I just think it's good to get outside in nature. So I'm going to try to do a whole lot more of just walking outside. I also want to read at least one chapter of a book every day. I know that like when I read books, I usually get so hooked on whatever I'm reading that I end up reading more than a chapter, but I have a goal to read a chapter a day because I need to get to reading more and just not consuming so much on like the media type stuff on your phone, like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the news, just all that kind of stuff. And movies. I need to read more books. So there's a lot of good books and I like reading. I have to take a step back and be intentional about not consuming so much media. So I'm going to try to read at least one chapter a day. And then also some of the other things I want to try to do, like if I have a day off, I want to try to spend an hour, like at least an hour, just trying, and I might even start at a half hour for each item, but turn this off. So I might just start these items for a half hour and then work up to an hour, but at least to have a certain amount of time where I'm trying to do a new activity. So I want to I like doing puzzles, so I thought I could do a half hour or an hour of working on a puzzle. Also, I want to learn to play the guitar, and so I thought I can at least get the guitar out and play around on it, but I also have instructional videos I can watch, and I have an instructional book, and so if I can just work on a chord a day or a week and do that like for an hour a day or a half hour a day, I think that would be a good idea. Also, I want to make more small videos. So like when I go on the walks after like the gym, I want to make more videos like that and not make such long form videos. I think I don't put out as many videos as I should because I make it too complex and they're just too long, and I do all this editing, and then by the time I'm done, I'm just exhausted. And sometimes my videos end up being more than an hour long, and I need to make them shorter. I think 20-30 minute videos are better, maybe even like 10 or 15 minutes. I think that would be a better fit for me, and I would put out a lot more videos. It doesn't have to be so complicated like I made it. And then another thing is I have a lot of home improvement projects, a lot of projects at home that I want to do, like painting and just different little things. And I need to try to do at least one of those a week. So if I can just do like an hour, if I have a day off, I need to try to do an hour a day. And then it might turn into being more than an hour, which home projects usually do end up being more than an hour. But at least that way I can tackle some of the things. It seems to go in spurts where I like overdo it for a while and then I don't do anything for like months as far as big home projects. So I'm going to try to like just space it out and try to, when I have a day off, just to do like an hour at least. And then other things I want to do more of is just like taking time to deep clean one part of my house at a time. So if I have a day off, I'll focus on on doing like the bathroom or the kitchen or the floors. So pick one thing and then just spend at least an hour doing it that day. And then also I want to do more cooking, just like a certain recipe. I also want to like bake and maybe send some things to my kids that are out of state. So I'm going to work on that. But that's just a little update. I want to try to do a lot more of those things and less of the media, less watching news, maybe like read a newspaper instead, you know. And I also want to go to the library a lot more and like check out books, or maybe do some audiobooks. So when I'm out walking, I can also watch some or listen to some audiobooks, because I haven't really done a lot of that in the past. I think that would be a good idea. So yeah, that about wraps it up. I might just do a quick walk. I might go across this bridge, but it's like so cold. I doubt it's going to last too long. But it's so pretty out. I'm going to have to take advantage of it. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell
I might go across the bridge. I don't know. We'll see how slick it is.
I just wanna
I don't have regular shoes on.
walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines.
Might be kind of slick. I definitely don't want to fall in the ice.
I like to see the
Turn the
shape
camera
you
around.
from time
There we go.
to time.
How pretty it
I
is.
just wanna see your
I
shadow
don't think this will be too
next to
bad.
mine.
Just hang on to the rail. Woo! It's slick. It's a little slick.
I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree.
Oh, that's pretty.
Maybe that could happen when you're next to me.
Wow.
I just wanna see the same things you
How
can
pretty
see.
it is up here. So cool. So neat. I gotta take my glasses off. The sun's really in my eyes. It's like no one out here. It's not as cold as I thought it'd be.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you.
Little Gilmore Girls
Could be 20
gazebo.
minutes or an hour or two.
I like how the sun reflects off that ice. So pretty.
Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
It wasn't that slick. Oh, here's a pretty view. Somebody was walking on the ice. That part's definitely not frozen. So I can walk a little bit down this way. Yeah, it sure is nice to get out. It's really not as cold as I thought it'd be. And my feet aren't wet so far. I just have to take it slow. No swimming. Well, they don't have to worry about me doing that. That looks like a cold park bench. No skating, no swimming. This is where I did my last video. Well, yeah, I was outside up at that pavilion. Had my Patriots hat on last time. I didn't think anyone would notice, but someone left a comment, a positive one. There's some swings. All right, now the snow's getting a little deeper. It's pretty. I guess I'll walk back and keep it short. Yeah, it really does the mind and body good to get outside. Get some vitamin D. There's some geese. Whoop. Just gotta be careful going up the bridge. The other day I came out here for my lunch hour. I was on the other side of the lake sitting there eating my lunch, and there were some boys on the ice, some teenage boys, and it made me a little nervous. So they were walking around on the ice, but they seem to be doing okay. I don't recommend that. Wow. Yeah, but somebody was on the ice right there. Anyway, so pretty. All right, I'm gonna take it slow, going up this. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, gotta hang on. Hanging on. Going downhill. Not too shabby. Did okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go get back in my car. So thanks for joining me on this Saturday. I hope you have a good weekend. If you like this video, please like and subscribe or leave a comment and let me know what you'd like me to do in my future videos. Anyway, thanks for watching.